Elvis Aaron Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, on January 8, 1935, and relocated to Memphis, Tennessee, with his family when he was just 13 years old. The singer rose to fame for his smooth moves, incredible voice and his outrageously good looks, with women regularly swooning over the rock icon. His popular hits include Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog, and Suspicious Minds, which are still adored by fans today. The recent Elvis biopic starring Austin Butler as the man himself has brought in a new legion of Elvis fans, with many learning of the rise and fall of the King of Rock. 45 years on from the singer's death, many people will be looking back on Elvis' legacy and how he changed the world of rock and roll forever. But how did the rock icon die, and was he found dead on the toilet? Here's everything you need to know. How did Elvis Presley die? Elvis sadly died on August 16, 1977, at the age of 42. The singer's cause of death was announced by Memphis medical examiner Jerry Francisco, who stated that he had died from a cardiac arrest. 2 months after his death, lab reports suggested that multiple pills were the main cause of death, with one report stating that there were 14 drugs in Elvis' system, 10 in significant quantity. On the day of his death, Elvis was due to fly out of Memphis on yet another tour. His last performance was at the Market Square Arena in Indianapolis on June 26, 1977, which marked the 55th show of his that year. Elvis is survived by daughter Lisa Marie Presley, who he shared with first wife Priscilla Presley. Did Elvis Presley die on the toilet? Elvis was found dead face down on the floor of the bathroom at his Graceland home, appearing to have fallen off the toilet. The rock star's diet was exceedingly poor towards the end of his life, leading him to suffer with chronic constipation, and a post-mortem found he had a compacted stool that was 4 months old sitting in his bowel. The singer was also on a cocktail of drugs and had been prescribed almost 9,000 pills, vials and injections in the 7 months before his death. An autopsy was carried out, but the report was immediately sealed for 50 years by the family, sparking a slew of speculation as to what killed him. Dan Warlick, chief investigator for the Tennessee Office of the State Chief Medical Examiner, attended the autopsy and fueled the popular theory that Elvis died while straining to go to the toilet. He once said, Presley's chronic constipation, the result of years of prescription drug abuse and high-fat, high-cholesterol gorging, brought on what's known as Valsalva's maneuver. Put simply, the strain of attempting to defecate compressed the singer's abdominal aorta, shutting down his heart. The autopsy results are due to be unlocked in 2027. Who was with Elvis when he died? Elvis' girlfriend at the time, Ginger Alden, found the rock and roll star's dead body with his pajama bottoms around his ankles and his bottom in the air. Of the distressing scene, Ginger, who was just 21 at the time, wrote in her memoir, his arms lay on the ground, close to his sides, palms facing upward. It was clear that, from the moment he landed on the floor, Elvis hadn't moved. I gently turned his face toward me. A hint of air expelled from his nose. The tip of his tongue was clenched between his teeth and his face was blotchy. I gently raised one eyelid. His eye was staring straight ahead and blood red. Where is Elvis buried? The rock and roll star is buried at his home Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. Graceland is open to the public and it has seen an influx of visitors since the release of Baz Luhrmann's movie Elvis, which was released in June 2022. Read more. Elvis dreamed of playing Wembley but manager shredded his hope, claims stepbrother. Hardcore Elvis fans married by impersonator singing Suspicious Minds. Mystery of Colonel Tom Parker, the mastermind behind Elvis Presley's success. Elvis' grim dating history, fascination with teens and how he pursued Priscilla at 14.